time. Actually, just click something and they have lots of official models from the My Little Pony 3D stuff. But is that actual models? Are they attainable? Nope. Which means don't care. Even if they were, I don't know. Anyways, happy Tuesday. Spike is a little freaked out though. Like the SSAO goes away like here, so it just makes him look like he's bald. Kind of reminds me of Mastermind. It's one of the reasons that I don't like SSAO. Because like here, it just kind of pops in, but it should be there the whole time, but what do you do? Well, actually, it might be because I have the camera set up like that. I don't know. Wait, I don't need the brain here. Actually, I can probably get rid of... I don't need that, or that. Just want to make sure it's not going to affect the lighting. Doesn't look like it. Probably even get rid of that one. How far does it go back? Oh, yeah, I could definitely get rid of that. Anything to help increase processing. It doesn't affect the lighting. Okay. Last time I think we were starting to poke at this because we were trying to figure out the full full storyboard. Actually, I think it was time before that. Actually, so I need to have, because it's supposed to be that like Sunset Shimmer gets hit with Puppy and then she blows up, and then, or no, she gets hit and then Twilight blows her up. But I need to have something here indicate that it needs to blow up. Is there a meat thermometer? Because that would be that would be funny to just stick in there. I'm feeling that there won't be, at least by default. So we'll check here. Oh, that's not going to be. This is a standard thermometer. I want like when you shove in a turkey. What else could work for a light though? And I guess use any panel, anything that looks like it has a light. Oh, well, maybe it's really low. Yeah. If you're looking for some good piano music that's nice and low key, got a low for some reason. Nicholas Alstead, like Nicholas Alstead or something. He's got a lot of really nice stuff. You could just delve into his library for a while, and a lot of it's just low key piano stuff. Very nice. Hello, Ace. How are you doing? I am doing well myself. No, it's still a medical thermometer. This is a thermometer? That's interesting. That's good. And that is a jar. That is not a thermometer. Yeah, okay. Yeah, I guess there's no meat thermometer. How is there no meat thermometer? Well, then I needed like, I guess just light, but it's gonna be broad. It's something like small with like a light on it. I don't care if it's like a little panel. I thought the meat thermometer would be funny. That would be weird. No, I don't want to have a spinning light. That wouldn't make any sense either. Just make it a little too loud. Let's see if the other method for playing just does work better or something. Okay. What's that? Something so simple as just like a box with a single light on it. Which actually I kind of had on one of the other things. I wonder if like, no, I need something that stands out on its own. Like, actually, so, like, this could work. As long as the texture is, like, no, it needs to be something on the brain. Do I want to have it wired in? I can, just because it wouldn't make any sense. Then that wouldn't work. I don't know how I'm going to do a wire either, but I'll figure something out with that. So it still just needs like something that looks like a light to jam into something. That's pretty. I mean, that's... Nah. I could just jam a light bulb in it. Actually, I wonder if that would just work. Like, is there just a light bulb? We're just gonna jam a light bulb in it. Let's see if this works. It might be a little bit too low. If I do, then there has to be some kind of a panel it's sticking out of. Well, that might actually not work. Mainly because it's like just having it turn on doesn't show urgency. If it's gonna blow up, I wanted to do it very quickly, and that doesn't show any type of like speed for it. It'd just be like ding, and it would be like you pulling something out of an oven. If I had a small light, I could have it make multiple beeps, like beep 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 beep, which then actually implies speed. I do not want to use the same one I used on the the previous one. So I'm hoping to find something different. That's Fallout stuff. I don't want that. You see, these are all like giant panels. I just need like something with like 2 lights on it. Why is this gotta be so high? Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's just an intercom. No. Okay. Nope. There was over to my library. There was in the workshop some computer devices I downloaded once before. Let me see if I can find those. Search computer panel. The one thing I wish that you could put on models is like keywords, because right now the only things you can really do are search what's actually in the text name, which is very limited because not everything's going to put in every single word that's in reference to what it is. Having keywords would be pretty nice. But that would require a software update. Oh, I already got that low. Maybe something that has button. No, not button mash. He doesn't have a brain. Because usually if it has a button, it has a light. That could kind of work, but not the big damn button on there. Okay, I might just look up what I used on the that can work if the buttons have a separate texture. But I bet you they don't, and they do not. Then they will not. I need to light up the buttons, and so if they're not a separate texture. So what is this? Stone. Oh, I thought it was like a pool of mercury or something. Oh, you know what? That might work. I bet you that this panel has 2 separate textures. 3. Yes. Oh, it's going to be just lighting the one, the down arrow and the up arrow. Okay, perfect. I can work with this. So instead of having a oops, not what I wanted. Instead of having a light up like buttons, we can instead have something that states its state. I might need to find another panel to put behind this, but that will work, and that solves the problem of the urgency, or at least it would solve the one problem of what is going on. It would state such. And the nice thing is, now that it's got 2 two textures, I can even do something else with it. There's a rig script you can download called Skin Body Group Animation. It's a Python script, and it will add in a skin animator so you can animate skins. So one has a reflectivity and then the other one doesn't, so I have to undo it on both. What was this located in? Buttons and locks. Okay. Oh, it's a mask. Okay. Oh. Yeah, I'll leave it. Elevator, up, down, arrows. Ah. So you ever get the error that when you open up a texture and it says file version 7.5 does not match 7.0, 7.4. Hello, sorry. This is a really easy fix, but it's kind of dangerous. So like, or not dangerous, but you could mess up your file if you fuck it up. So all you have to do is just tell it that it's a different version. So what you do is you get this program called HXD, which is basically lets you edit the bits of a file. And when you load it in, right on this first line here, line 8 is going to say 05. You just change this to 04. That is it. It will create a backup of your file for you. But that is all you need to do, and it runs the exact same otherwise. So now when I go to open it, look at that. It's so stupid. But it's a version that it doesn't know how to handle. So kind of understand that. One thing I want to fix right away here is one of these has a reflect or some kind of reflection, and the other one doesn't. Both of them are utilizing an environment map. Which I could just like turn it off for both. Let me say screw it. Let's see if that fixes it. I don't want that. I want them both to look the same. I was lazy and hit refresh all. Alright, there we go. Problem fixed. So are these the exact same? They're the same size, which means to me, yes, they're the same. So I do not need to export both. Okay, so this is what we got to do. Right now, I can increase the quality of this pretty easy. So we're going to, as long as you don't change the aspect ratio, you can up the quality of anything with SFM just by upping its size. So right now it's at 512 by 256. So let's just up that by double. So I don't want to get too big, so we'll make sure we're working with 1024, 512. Yeah, that should be fine. So I kind of like the idea of having that little like circular edge bit, and it fits the aesthetic on here. See, this is why I wanted to up the quality of it. You can see on the edge here. I wonder if I should even go higher than that. Yeah. So I want to recreate this at least in some sense or another. So yeah, because that's going to match the shape of it. So I'm going to let's make. Should I do this with lines or should I do it with shapes? I kind of like doing it with shapes because I can make them actually match instead of like this where it looks like a child drew the line. So a brief part. Where is? I want to do more than a line. Oh, I updated this. Now they moved everything on me. Why do they got to do that? Just keep it the exact same for years and years and years. There we go. Rectangle. So, can I sharpen the edges on that? I think I can. Is that what this is? Okay, I think so. But it's changes it quickly. Let's do it like that. Wait, why is it? Ah. There we go. So, can I bring it in further on the inside? No, that's if I want to delink, but it's still going to be the same size. All right, so if I want to actually mess with the size, I'm going to draw it. Make it the right size this way. How do I... There we go. It's pretty close. I might just go with it. Okay, so this is rectangle red 1, rectangle black 1. No. Important. Hello.
I see you're working hard on your black square.
It's a very nice black square.
Want some mead?
Huh?
Mead. Want some?
Those are the very important things. Making a screen. Oh, that should work. I am replacing the screen on this thing for the brain.
Why is there... Wait. Pause. Why is there a screen on the brain?
Well, we don't need to devolve all the details here.
Okay. Well, do you want some mead while you put a screen on the brain?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so for this then, I'm gonna say armed. Okay. And we'll put it in Comic Sans. Yes. No. We'll need to find some kind of what do you call it? Some kind of a one here that seems no, I guess that doesn't work for this. Alright, or does it? Aha. Oh, no, it still doesn't. Alright, never mind. So you need to find something that looks techy. That's too wide. I want a thin tech. No. It doesn't have to be thin. I guess I can clean it up. It's like a techie type text. I guess it doesn't have to be, but I prefer it. Oh, you run out. Apparently I don't have as many as I thought. We can use the Garfield text. I wonder if just impact works. I might just use impact. So, right before you came over here, you would use the bathroom, and now I get a glass full of a light yellow liquid.
Yeah.
I'm either concerned that, well, I hope it's not, because otherwise it must be much colder outside than I thought it was.
It's freezing.
My piss is 30 degrees.
Oh, why is the brain armed?
Because it's going to blow up.
Videos.
You're the one.
I wanted to whack her in the head comically. Why
You're the one that said the brain needed to be there.
The brain does need to be there.
And that's what I'm doing.
This is something else. That is pretty good.
That's probably too big. We'll shrink that down a little bit. Maybe that big will work. And what's the middle? Okay, so I can put. If I do that, I'm gonna take some things outside. I can probably name these two.
This video is going off the rails at this point. Not that it hadn't already, but.
We'll do that, and then this one, I wonder if I do, instead of a black, do like a deep red. We'll do, actually, we'll do it, we'll do like that, and then this one. No, this one is the shape in the center. What it's ooh.
I almost feel like the arm should be almost transparent a bit too. Because if it's going to look like an old-timey screen, where it was just the lights through, like the...
No, it's going to change text on another part. Because I need to show that it's going to switching to armed. But what is the opposite of armed? And I know you're going to say...
What, disarmed?
I'm not doing disarmed. Well, you can have a weapon that's armed. It's when it's ready to explode that is different. I think I have an idea. So we'll have armed and we'll have to swap the model for that, but that's
you
fine.
Can say armed and legged.
No.
That looks like armed as legged.
No, because it's right now just a very, very plain background. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to see if I can convert to smart object, make a mask, select pixels from this, then select the mask, and fill that center bit. Okay, so that does work. It didn't look like it was working. So then I don't need...
You have your microfiber.
Huh?
You have your microfiber.
Oh.
Let mine work. Thank you much.
Because what I can do is scan lines or something like that. And now with this, actually, can I... Oh, now this is a smart object. I can't. That is fine. The main thing is now I make another layer with...
What is it before it's armed? Because it's not disarmed.
That's what I was talking about.
I'm trying to think.
Disarmed is the removal of armed.
Yeah, this before armed. Before it is armed, it is.
You would think at work I would have heard something.
Safe or something?
There's a term they use at work. Well, there's the term that they use in not armed. They use
It's the standby or...
No, it's the trigger on the weapon that states that it is
Neutralized?
doing its thing. No, that it started doing it. But what do they actually call it? The I can't remember. It was basically because there's people working electronics and it's the flag.
No, staged is essentially the same as armed.
No, it's the guys that are working on the switches. Oh. It's something like something deployed or something.
It feels like armed too.
It was a different way of saying it, but it's the only inverse of armed is disarmed. So I was thinking of well, let me get this here too first. Oh. There we go.
Nah, it's still... I feel like it would just say nothing.
Yeah, well, it's... to me, armed is the weapon is ready to blow up. I need to have it say something when it does blow up. So I'm okay with armed, and then when it is ready to go boom, to have something else for that.
Why would I need to say anything? It's exploding. You know what's happening.
Do you know how cartoons work?
What, you want the big cartoony one that goes boom? Just like in the white text?
No, but it's more of because in the video, it's going to have it be...
If you're reading this, you're dead.
It's that she gets hit with the dog, Then she gets hit with the rocket. Then Twilight actually is the one that causes it to blow up. It's supposed to be subverting expectation. So I was having this thing state what it is means that you don't have to think about what it is. Even it doesn't even make any sense that it's on there. The brain got jammed in there without it. So why does it have it on there now?
It would kind of be funny if it just said boom.
That's what I was thinking about doing, though.
Yes.
Yeah, so I'm thinking about just going with boomed. I'm not sticking with the green. I just used it so I knew that I could tell the difference in the
It
colors.
seemed like something Twilight would put on there.
But that's not what I want to do.
Crazy sci-fi.
How did this go? Partial. Whatever. I can do a pattern.
Yes.
No. That's not what I'm doing.
Beautiful scenery on the brain, on the screen.
I don't like grass or trees. Is it what kind of patterns are these?
This is a picture of part of a tree.
I don't want trees.
Oh no, you got a whole field.
Water.
That almost works if it was really
No.
dull.
No, I was thinking about doing some kind of scan lines, but I don't want to draw them. So I was thinking about.
I was thinking like a grid, like the really old ones. Everything was grids.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking about, scan lines, where it's lines. Yeah. But I don't want to draw it. Yeah, that's what I was going to do. Like, so that's kind of what I was implying with it. It'd probably be like 2 or 3 pixel wide. But I thought I could do like a pattern overlay. But as far as I can see, the patterns are all about being vegan. And I don't want that. Plus, it would need to be pixel by pixel, which would be interesting to do with a pattern. Because you're only going to be working with like 2, 3, 4, or 5 pixel. No, I don't like the pattern now. Because the idea was to do something like this. And actually, you know what? This could actually work. If I do something like this...
See, I like that better because it's more reminiscent of like the old backlight displays.
Yeah.
Where it would just have the letters would show up, but everything would have a tinge of red to it.
Yeah, but if I do like this...
Oh, I liked it better without the outline.
Not that
That's just me. Okay, yeah.
But the only problem I have with this is you're probably not going to be able to easily read it. And for some reason, this doesn't seem very bright.
The old ones were always kind of blurry.
Did I hit something? Because this looks deeper red than what I did. And something happened where the brightness got dropped.
Like, there was a fade in all the old ones where they were kind of hard to read, so...
What does that do? Oh, it was CMYK. Okay, thank you. I think I just hit Control Y out of habit of undo on other things. Still feel like that needs to be some kind of a... I could add noise, but it would be more like a camo look.
I kind of think you just need to make it all kind of just blend together a little bit. Like, it's just a light that's kind of, like, make it look more like a backlight thing rather than a hard letters.
Well, the actual texture itself is going to glow, which is going to cause a haze on the outside of it,
okay,
depending how bright it is. Which is why I probably don't want to make this too bright. I think what I want to do is I take this... oh, no, that's outer glow. Yeah, screw it. I like working with the color overlay here. Yeah, see, so now that just at least stands out a little bit more. We'll do like that. We'll do this, and if I need to make it redder, I can. Actually...
The letters should definitely be redder than the rest of the screen.
I wonder if I should actually make it black and white.
That wouldn't look like the old one.
No, for another reason. Well, let's just try this. I don't want to like poke at it forever and then just figure out it doesn't work.
You want to make everything black and white, and then you want to add the red in? Like,
because I can tell the color of the light, and as long as I make it nothing but red, everything that's white will become red, and it'll just be based on the contrast and the colors that are already there. Yeah. So if I do that, otherwise the light that's coming from it might not match what I actually want it to be. So, or it might not give a deep red. So that's why I'm just gonna give it a shot. Best way to check something is to throw it at a wall, right? That's how you make spaghetti.
yeah, I was about to say. That's exactly how you make spaghetti. And good news, I just bought more spaghetti, and you just gave me permission to throw it at the wall.
No, it's my wall.
But you
can go throw it at your car.
You just said.
Or go throw it at your computer screen.
No.
Oh.
Spaghetti's meant for cabinets and walls and refrigerator doors.
I still wish I remembered the movie that they showed a wall with spaghetti. It was just like a big old hunk of spaghetti. Like just over years, they just kept throwing it. It just kept building up in this enormous ball.
That's amazing. I wanted to see that movie.
It was some like stupid movie.
But they made the best spaghetti. It's the only real way to check spaghetti. Taste buds can vary, but wall surfaces.
I will help. This isn't going to look right when I first do it.
I still see the arrows for some reason.
I don't think this is it, but oh, I might just get rid of that too. I think that's it. It's not using self-illum? And why is he using... No, it's not using translucent. Why does it even have them in there then? Well, it's going to have self-illuminate now. I don't want that. What am I going for? I just needed right now I just need to have something on the screen. That's because I'm going to blow up a brain.
You say that casually, like nothing, not that odd. When you know it is.
See? So, it is.
It works.
I need that text to be black, I think.
And then the light will shine through it, or what?
No, light will be around it. So it's about doing. Because right now, this is like I said, I'm making it red. I could.
I'd have to see it, I guess.
I don't remember which one of these I'm working with, so let's do it all. So if I make them just white. Oh, no, I don't want realistic fog.
If you can increase the brightness of it, that would work.
Well, yeah, I can do that.
Give it that like single light bulb feel if you could. Or there's one light in the center and it's kind of dimming on its way out.
Something is weird with it. It worked when I had it pure red. But now it's not working at all. Yeah, it's not illuminating. So why isn't it illuminating? Oh. Oh no, those don't matter because again, those are 0. But I thought that they don't work at transluting in that. I already turned these off, so I'm just gonna comment those out too. This thing has a whole bunch of crap on it, and it's like this is a little bit too much. I don't even want detail. Just keep it what I want. I don't want all this crap. I don't even have a bump map. It's just a freaking screen. Still not. So why did you work when I had you at just red? Now you're not working with it. See, now that's being weird. I'm trying not to.
Know you're failing.
Let's see if even if things don't make sense, try removing it and see what happens. I'm still not.
Can you just shine a light on it? Or
Okay, so that didn't work. Sometimes things can just break though. No, I could, but you're always going to have bleed. It's having this works means that the black is going to be pure black. It's really going to light up the way I want it to. Plus, I can. No, actually, it was. No. It should work. Just figuring out why not. There's always just the things are goofy and something got stuck. So when in doubt, restart. So far, I think it's like 4 times at work. Somebody has said this isn't working, so I said restart, and they said, "Haha, funny. No, fix it." And I'm like, "No, restart." Lo and behold, it fixes it.
restart does work a lot.
That and your presence. Like I had one time they're like, the projector's not working. Can you come look at it? And I walked in the room and it started working, and I'm like,
you're all powerful.
yes. Okay, so it still doesn't work.
Well, they want you to look at the projector. You're mad
because I'm a tech person, so they'll just call you for anything.
You work with a lot of old people.
That's fine. I've been touching both of these. Okay, so see this one.
One is and one isn't.
That looks to be illuminating. At least it feels brighter. What is being goofy? This model. Everything else is off, and font shouldn't matter. So I will keep these two off. SFM can just be weird sometimes because those are put in correct. That's spelled correctly. Oh. I bet you it's one of these ones. Yeah, that's what I thought.
Well, that's a start, I think.
No, it should be easy to fix. Some model or textures require that you have a mask with it to make it work. So the really easy and lazy way to do it is to just take the base texture and just put it over it.
Boom.
And it fixes it. So
hey, it worked.
With that, then I'm okay with the not black. Keeping it like that.
Actually, this is pretty good. Good stuff.
Now we need the boom. So this is, so I don't need this anymore. Delete.
Will the boom be filled with science?
And this is the original layer. Don't need that either. So this is essential background. This will be rim, and this is the text. Okay, so we have armed. So now we want to have it say boom, probably in green.
And cartoony letters.
Oh, can I? Oh, it will. Sweet. Okay. I was worried it was gonna
An
like
exclamation mark.
So this is at 255 red, so I'm gonna go 255 green. That'll stay black. And this will be 255 green. Oh, that wasn't black.
No, I was thinking it'd be funnier if it was the same, like, super serious block letters.
What do you mean?
Like, instead of doing cartoony letters.
It's
like,
not doing cartoony letters.
Well, good.
It's gonna be doing exactly like this other text.
Good, because that's what I want.
Why would you think I was gonna do cartoony?
Because part of me wanted you to do cartoony.
I had it urged. I was gonna do Comic Sans.
That's not cartoony. That's
I know it's
boring.
horrible. I know, and I love it.
Actually, that would be appropriate for cartoon. Now that I think about it. It's just Comic Sans is so overused.
I know, that's what's great about it. My favorite use of Comic Sans was when somebody put like on a door, like to a reminder for something, and they put it in all in Comic Sans, and somebody put a note below it and just in Arial text that said, "Please do not use Comic Sans. We're a Fortune 500 company, not an 8 or a 5-year-old classroom or something."
Oh, poor Comic Sans. It doesn't deserve this. That's actually kind of funny if you left it like that.
It's lowercase.
Yes, I know. It's like a subtle boom. It's either that or all uppercase. Boom.
And then just be like, no.
Boom.
Or just have it go gray and go.
What's the funniest way to say boom? Moo. I'm gonna boom boom boom. Boom time.
I can do it.
The worst.
What's wrong with boom time? Hold
Boom
on.
time's awful. It's too. It's upsetting. You do need an exclamation mark on boom. If you go all uppercase, you gotta do an exclamation mark. I would be afraid of what that bomb contains. A bomb that says Donkey shooting out of it. No. Question Girl's already anime enough.
No, I think I'm just gonna go. No, not 3.
Exclamation mark. There you go. You did it.
How's that center? Why is the exclamation point outside of whatever? That's center. Good enough.
It needs to be brighter.
Oh. It's because it's trying to be red. So it's increasing the redness, but there's 0 red on there, so it doesn't do anything, I think.
Mm-hmm. There you go. Much better. Yes.
I haven't loaded a. This is gonna be main screen. I have not loaded any audio. So sound effects. We need. Oh, that's actually gotta turn this on. Turn it down. So we need science. What's all that?
We could use us some science.
Whoop. That was a very loud beep.
Yes, I could hear it. It sounded like it might have hurt your ears.
I'm gonna turn that down. Why does that even exist?
Boops. Beeps.
Actually, I think right now I'm set where it's gonna do the volume on mute. Yeah, it is. That's an annoying one too. I like that one and that one. Too close. Oh yeah, these are going to be the stupid ones. And we should be able to also no, that won't work. So this is alpha 0. What does it look like? Oh, oh wait, no wait, that actually would work. As long as it is pure black. I meant. I got max memory. It's gonna crash. Because I want to have it where I can play with the lights blinking, and I only can do that if I can play with the alpha. But if I play with the alpha, it makes it invisible. So instead, I just got to put something behind them. But to do that, I also need something that matches with what the original would be, which is pure black. So I'm going to load up this green screen panel right. Come on. There we go. Right here. Might be a little big. Shrink that down. Oh, it's still too big. turned you on like 3 different axes. Axes.
Here you go.
What do you know work? Okay. So we're gonna... Oh. So I have to rotate you on that axis. There we go. This is going to be copying that one, so it's going to be right there. Okay, there. And then one more. Okay. So now we have our blockers. Okay. Oh. I can't play transparent though. But that's actually fine because it still lets me do what I want to do.
Yeah, I think it looks good. I wasn't sure what you were doing, but now I know and it looks good.
Now when it goes to do this, no, actually I don't need it there.
Poor Dr. Who's he didn't ask for this. It's not his fault. His brain is apparently a high-grade explosive.
Okay, and now
Letting loose all that doctor energy, whatever it was called. I need to catch up with Doctor Who.
because I can do
I feel like it would be like flashing, armed with the beep beep beep, and then you would have one long beep that would be the boom.
no, I'm having short lower beeps, and then when that pops up, it goes much faster, which makes it sound frantic. I don't want it to be I don't want it to be constantly beeping and then go to that. It would be sound like it's dead, not living.
It'd be like beep 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 beep.
Yeah, but that would have to give it a lot more time for the initial beeps to lead to the second beeps. too fast. I wonder if I get rid of every other beep. If it does, I feel like it needs to be just dimmer.
Really? I like that it's nice, that it's bright green.
It's too flickery. It's gonna, to me, that's just, it's painful to look at.
Well, it is supposed to be noticeable.
Well, no, it already is gonna be noticeable. There's no way you're not gonna look at that.
Well, I mean, its intention is a bomb that's already exploded.
Yeah, I know, but no, I mean, as a viewer,
Yeah.
I don't want to make it painful to look at. Like, it bothers my eyes to watch it blink like that. So,
I was just thinking one long beep and then it just stays on. That was my brain thought.
but no, I don't. I wanted to make it feel like it's about to do something. That makes it sound like it just get. It sounds like a heart monitor.
Well, that's how it is in like Counter-Strike. Because that's when I think all the bombs. It beeps and then it beeps faster and faster, and just before it explodes.
I know. I have 2 seconds. I don't have enough to do a build up for explode
That's not a
beeps.
whole build-up, it's just the end. The solid beep at the end.
I know, but I have to, after it can does it that, I have to give it time to continuously hold a sound, which is going to be a second or two. So I have to do a build up to allow the other one. So I'm going to have to add probably another second to second and a half to my current, and I've already added double what I was originally going to do. So no. You're wrong.
What do you think one other person watching?
Hmm?
What do you think one other person watching right now?
How did I destroy the textures when I got rid of those?
I legit like that. And not just because there's a force involved.
Let's do like that then. Oh yeah, I can't do that. Damn. Oh wait. Ha! That's one way to move it. Oh, that's probably just would do it. Just looks weird because of the other stuff. I am making a brain explode.
It's very exciting.
Doesn't really work out of context.
He's making a pony's brain explode. That's the important part.
Yes, it is.
He likes exploding pony brains. Spread it around.
I'm working on a video, and this is one part of it.
That looks good. I like that little light you gave it.
Yeah, I might need to dim this down a little bit to offset it, because I can make this green. The idea is to have it so that its light spreads a little bit. But what I can do.
See, I do like that. It's just too bright now.
Well, let me check one thing here. So we can instead turn off self-illumination, turn off it interacting with any other lights, and call it unlit generic. By doing that,
I mean,
Fallout Equestria content. Nothing in the immediate works, but I do like jumping to that every now and then.
Fallout Equestria is pretty great. I've been reading Murky.
There. So now the texture is going to look the same, but no matter what brightness this light, it'll ignore it. So I can do something like that.
That's nice.
Which means...
It's very pretty.
That's nice.
Can you make a Fallout Equestria video? Very important. And it's just little Pip in socks and getting boobs and drinking a juice box.
Is it okay if she's being murdered?
No.
And none of that happens.
just no. Let's murder ponies.
No, this video is much longer. I've been working on it for a while. I mean, there's a brain here, but it comes from like he gets crushed. Another brain. Yeah, I guess Spike being butt. Oh yeah, the bird.
You left the bird.
I probably should get rid of the bird. Oh, that's not the sound.
Final video, and I'll laugh.
I'll get rid of the bird. Sad bird.
So
It's very, very special.
It's
Sad bird.
Spike.
But
You found a brain.
you know what comes next? Nothing.
Oh, you're such a yay! Yay! She go woo. Woo. She's so cute. They do little cookies.
Well, if you're gonna get your thing, then I want mine.
What's your thing? About the barks.
Yeah, the bark.
The bark.
It's just like she goes, "You're so cute. I just want to take a bite." No. just. No, it's not Rainbow Factory.
It's just his own demented nonsense.
It's Twilight steals a guy's brain, then puts it in a rocket and launches him, and then Sunset Shimmer's in there too.
It's a very, very incredibly random video.
Yeah, so it's very, very random. Yeah, and Spike's a dog.
Because.
But the brain's got to blow up. So that's what we're working on right now. So if I got it. change this to be red.
Season 10.
Yes.
This is what season 10 would have been.
Twilight is crazy. I have to turn off the lights, otherwise it doesn't work right. But... It's crazy.
It's a crazy horse. But he's a happy horse.
My favorite part is the glasses being sideways. Just...
That's one of my favorite parts right there. Just the rocket button. Science!
Because it's bigger.
See what the bigger science button.
But that's the whole point. And it even uses the exact same way she says science from the first one. It's the same audio clip.
Yes. Science.
I thought I'd do a throwback because this is what everybody remembers.
The big science button.
The science button.
That's how she does science. She presses the science button. There's the whole flight coming down on it. Like, oof. It's cute. Oh my. She's gonna eat a hoagie.
You made it sexual.
I did. No.
Well, actually, this voice clip is... I've had some people think it was originally No Whacking, but it is Dr. Spara from Borderlands pre-sequel. I have used a lot of voice lines from her, and to the point of there is almost no voice lines left to utilize. So, it's just... or because of that, that's why this is like the last one I'm doing. This still seems... Oh, it's out of focus. Why is it out of focus? Because it is focused on the brain and not on the screen. Big oof.
My head's gonna fall off one day.
Your head's what?
My head's just gonna fall off one day.
Why?
For all the neck cracking I do.
Oh. Well, please make your will first. And have me in it.
The only thing you want is my computer. That's all I got of value.
You got money.
Yeah?
I'll take the money.
Not the computer?
I bequeath you, Andrew, a lifetime of rent. Yay.
I don't know if I have that much money.
Still out of focus, which to me means it's too... Oh. No. It's because the light is still affecting this one. I have to reload it.
Besides, if I left you in my will, I'd probably wake up in the morning dead. So, like, I don't know what happened. That golf club bashed him dead while he was sleeping.
They always say never make your life insurance high enough to become a bounty.
My life insurance already is high enough to become a bounty.
It is.
It is, but the only person who would collect is my parents, and I'm pretty sure they're not going to kill me for it. Like,
well, I don't know. You did move away from home.
I mean, my dad is the one who racked it up since I was a baby.
You know, if I...
Yeah, I'd kill myself for that money.
You know, let's try something.
$300,000 once I'm...
Where's the bat? Where's the bat?
You don't get it. You're gonna kill me for it. Like, just want to do some service to my parents.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna try to keep self-illumination because I might be able to utilize that light as a method of having it blink.
Mm-hmm.
So instead I'm gonna just drop down because 000 is zero self-illumination. So I'm gonna put it closer to 0 and have the light offset it. So now, there is a beep going on.
It's not 300,000 until I'm 40, so you gotta wait 6 more years. to try to murder me.
Okay, let's go back to this light. So we're gonna go. Oh, this light's got to be turned down. There we go. So let's turn this light down just in general. Right there. And now. Turn it up. Okay.
I just made myself depressed by realizing in 6 years I'll be 40. That's upsetting. So upsetting.
In 5 years I'll be 40.
Yeah, but I'm not worried about your problem. I'm not worried about my problem.
No. Oh, this is off. Oh, this is... Oh, I just timed this one really, really bad. Should be right there. Yep. Okay, and if that's the case, then I just put it like right here. Okay.
Now you gotta figure out the explosion.
So now the intensity for this, I'm going to put to this, and then I'm going to drop that down a bit more. I'm going to go to here, turn this back on. So that the light interacts with it again. Okay. And, all right.
I'm too heavy. I made a fat joke against myself.
Okay, that's probably too bright. I'll put it like that. I'm feeling I'm gonna have to just...
Hello, Serena. He's making a brain explode. Clearly.
Okay, so this actually needs to be...
All in an effort to kill Spike.
You caught me.
Mm-hmm.
The whole point of this video is just to kill Spike.
I mean, it kind of feels like
It's kind of become that anyway.
she shoves Spike into the rocket and says, and armed it to explode. And nothing of value was lost.
He'll blow up and immediately people are like, oh, there's an explosion. Such a loss of life. Well, no one died. Oh.
Except for Spike, right?
No, because everybody already forgot about him.
He didn't die if nobody can remember it.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
It's so easy.
Yeah. I played a lot of Counter-Strike as well. At one point, well, I played a lot of Source. Didn't play Go much. Played a lot of 1.6. Anyway.
Outplaying is terrible. Outplaying.
We'll find it.
Find what? Terrorists win. Isn't this video ridiculous enough?
There we go. You got what you wanted. Okay, I have to move this. I have to create something after this, because this is all those are scene builds and it just like chugs when it looks at it. When I mute that, does it mute the? Oh no, push the audio. There we go. There you go. Does that feel you better now?
It feels like, without the boom sound, it feels empty. Need the beep beep beep. Terrorists win.
There we go. That's a boom.
Flawless fit. It's wrong game, Syria.
There we go. How about somebody sounding like they're barfing?
Yes.
It's a boomer.
They throw up. That's the meme, I think. Because I'm hip.
Actually, here, we'll even make it really confusing. Wait, this is counter-terrorist, right?
Counter-terrorists win.
Yeah, so, but they both technically like the same thing. It's just different parts. Yeah.
That means they disarmed it. Yay! No boom.
So if you put them overlap, and it says counter, and then terrorists win. Here, see. This sounds like, just thinking about it, the guy that does the audio for Terrorist Win sounds like they just like yanked some homeless guy out the street, gave him a tenner, and just said, "Here you go, do this line."
I mean, they've been using the same line for that guy since like the early days of Counter-Strike.
I mean, since Counter-Strike.
Yeah, but that was just a mod that some people made in their house. So that's probably just some dude talking into his really cheap mic and adding a distortion effect back in like 1997. That's what that is. Because the sounds are all super iconic.
Terrorist backwards sounds like terrorist.
Okay.
I know, that's weird. We'll keep it different now, though.
I wonder if a lot of the people who did the voices for Counter-Strike are even properly compensated. I know.
I would think they've compensated in some way or another,
Yeah.
or they just. Though I wouldn't be surprised if Valve just said no, we're making our own, and they just found somebody that was really close, but it was somebody else.
They could have done that.
Because it's easier than having to pay royalties to some Joe Schmo.
Yeah. I know they bought the rights to Counter-Strike from the original mod creators, but I'm sure they had a bunch of people doing the voices.
Counter-Strike is still amazingly popular. It's actually right now it's one of its most popular times ever.
I actually heard Gabe Newell talking about Counter-Strike, and he says more people still play 1.6 than Source or Go, and he's trying to figure out why.
Because nobody wants to leave. They got all their stuff there.
Yeah, like he's like, we made new ones. Play those. And to be honest, if I'm gonna play Counter-Strike, I play Source. I don't play Go, because that's the one I know. That's the one I enjoy. Because Counter-Strike's not a game you play to. I mean, some people play to compete in it. I'm not really one of them. I play Counter-Strike when I want to be brain dead for the next hour, and I just want something to do in a game. That's all Counter-Strike is. Everything's muscle memory in that game. So it just kind of happens. I mean, I started on 1.5, but I do think Source was... I think I played Source more than 1.5 or 1.6. I barely touch Go. It's too noisy, if that makes any sense.
If you really want to confuse the... Ooh, look at that. That's the between frame, which it actually will render like that too. It's just it's between going from one to the other.
Yeah.
Neat effect, but we'll just take the camera then and just be like, we'll do that, and then we want to make sure that people are puking.
Puking.
So do.
I almost wanted to just say amazing car sales.
Just have this, yeah, this says sale. And then just switch to a commercial.
Because that's where this video is heading. It's just endless. You're never gonna finish it. You're just gonna make it forever.
No, that'd be a good way to do it. It goes up there and you're expecting it to say boom, and it just keeps, and you keep thinking things are gonna happen, and it keeps going other directions. So like, if something says sale, it goes to a commercial, or then it shows her in the background, and then it blows up or something. Doors.
Swim and Flam trying to sell nonsense for like a minute.
And it's horses, even though they're not in horseland.
Yes, of course. Well, of course it's the horses. You gotta have a horse for them, Flam. I know one person would be happy if you went that direction.
Happy about what?
Happy about you putting Flim and Flam in your video.
I don't even think they have really good 2D, or they don't have really good models at all.
Yeah.
I don't know if they've ever even been made.
I'm sure they have. Whether or not they're good is a question. They're pretty prevalent.
So after that, okay, so the whole point of that was that I wanted to know what I'm working with. Or this is for getting my scenes done, so I know what I need to do in each shot. This is, as I thought, this is why it's lagging so bad. I need to clean this up. It's like lagging real good.
Lagging real good. Look at that horse. You gotta press the button. The horse button.
Oh, Can I just get rid of all these? I don't think I can. Yeah. Wait. Yes.
You can get rid of pretty much everything except that table she's looking at.
There's some stuff in the background.
Wait, can you see it?
In here?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, right now, probably not because all the lighting's built for her looking from the other angle. Once I clean up the lighting, yeah, you will. Because this right now is centered above her from behind. But that's not what the shot is. I just was setting up the positioning. It's just that this is right now too difficult to do anything in until I clean this up. I don't think I'm ever going to see these computers. Okay, that one maybe, so I'm just going to get rid of these two.
Hello.
Hello, Clumsy. How are you doing today? On this wonderful Tuesday evening in America.
It is South America?
Yeah, I guess you got a point.
I don't know.
You're busy.
I'm trying to make one.
I hope it's a good busy. I don't like bad busy.
I think we're in Brazil. That's what is happening.
Ooh, I can get rid of a lot of lights here, I bet.
I hate missing his streams too.
Well, you missed me playing with textures for a good hour and a half.
I mean, it's a good excuse to drink his streams, so it would be depressing to miss them.
You don't have any other excuses to drink?
I mean, I find them, but it's a challenge.
Okay, what is... Okay, there's one computer I missed. It must have been... Oh, wall panels. That's what I'm looking for. Okay. So delete. And this should really help. Raise floors.
Somebody who actually knows my name.
You've been on here enough.
I suppose I have. What's his name?
Clumsy.
I'm not telling him. Yeah. He didn't remember my name. He doesn't know your name.
Yeah, it's Argo. my name is on the stream.
That name, right. He's not special.
There we go. Okay, that's a lot easier to run.
When it comes to drinking, I drink like 2 drinks and I go to bed because I'm an old man.
Oh, actually, I think I should have kept the floor right here.
Yeah, some people know me.
Some call me Tim.
Some call me Hot Dish. I'm not thrilled about it.
You made that for yourself.
I did not. That is a lie.
Okay, yeah, that's a lot better running. And even then, I'm pretty sure that there's a lot of these lights that I can get rid of. Like ground volumetric. Both of these are... Actually, they are for around her, so I will keep those. Her rims I'm going to keep. She doesn't need a left eye light. After low angle I'll keep. Blue ambient, that's fine. I don't think I need this one, because that's for a different area. That we already covered. Spotlight we need to keep. Control panel rim. This I don't think I need anymore either. This was for... Yeah, that was for just the back of the screen. Yeah, they do keep calling you Michael.
Yeah, because I never really cared for any of my internet names. I have them, but I don't really consider them my name.
You have one.
What? I know what you're gonna say, and I disagree.
You're right. Here.
No. Teo is the closest thing I'll
Nope.
accept.
Hot dish. Toe jam.
Toe jam. Toe
Raspberry.
jam and Earl.
Raspberry toe jam.
Delicious.
I stubbed my toe on a loaf of bread and made a sandwich.
I do like Derpy. But only because she's best horse. Because I like Derpy. He does cruel things. Like setting her on fire to drag me insane.
Oh, I can. Woo! Ah!
She's awful. Oh, no. Wearing Derpy is not best Derpy. As far, I mean, she's still cute though. With that little fire hat. He's like, yay.
Oh, no.
I feel like I need to set a Rainbow Dash on fire now.
We're gonna. There we go. How's that?
This is fine. It's very much a this is fine. She's just cooking some marshmallows.
There we go. Filters. I want to see if I can set up that key.
I thought you deleted this.
No? I want to get rid of it. Oh, that's about the best key I'm going to get. It's okay, because it still looks so derpy. It's amazing. It's the final countdown for derpy. Yes. I got rid of her. She's gone. You had to check, I know. But...
Of course I had to check. You're over there murdering Derpy.
I think I do want to have the camera.
Just jealous she's so much better than Rainbow Dash.
They're the same. They're recolors.
Right,
She's a recolor.
Rainbow Dash is the recolor, let's be fair.
I'm pretty sure that one of them has a lot more color than the other.
Yeah. But like, Rainbow Dash is somebody's horrible OC. That's her. Jeez. Derpy was first. So she's best.
I need it. The camera's acting weird. Okay, that's what I thought. It's the motion and the zoom run at different rates in preview. So it looks like it kind of like moves weird, but when you slow it way down, they actually do move correctly.
Where's the button?
It shouldn't change the focal distance. Nope. I never know, so I just want to be double checked. Oh, it kind of does, but it changes it just to be closer to where I need it to be, so that is fine. Okay. So playing with textures is annoying. Just to get that right and to modify it to what we want took most of the stream. But it is what I want it to be now.
8 viewers are currently watching a brain. Exploding perfectly good brain.
Probably should put something more in that than just the panel, though. I got a couple minutes here. I had loaded audio, though, so it's going to crash.
Brains don't have wires.
Hmm?
Sorry, it says it needs wires. But brains don't have wires. Brains. It would be kind of funny if you did have wires that just like stuck in it like a potato.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Yeah.
Actually, that's a good idea.
I think they have potato wire, or just like the wires from
Portal 2.
Portal 2, yeah.
That's what I was gonna do. You're thinking outside the box, Michael.
I'm thinking with portals.
I guess.
I'm thinking about Portal.
None of them are just the potato.
My brain's a potato.
I was hoping there would be just like an individual. Oh, there we go.
Glad it's potato.
It might still be difficult, but we can give it a shot.
Why is the potato bigger than the brain? No. Super potato. I don't know. It's the long shot. I mean, you can leave the Gladys like thing on there, and I think it'll still look fine.
Yeah, that's what I was planning on.
Yeah.
But I still have to put it in such a position that all the pieces, or most of the pieces at least, are visible without the potato.
Mm-hmm.
So that's gonna be the tough part. And I don't know if I'm gonna be able to do that. Or at least where I can show most of it. I mean, I could just do like this. Have it go behind. Nah, it seems like it's still lacking if I do that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I might just leave it off. I think it's a good idea, but I don't think the parts you need are there.
Well, no, I do plan to still do something with it.
Could we copy in more than one potato?
Well, there's other wires. For instance, this one. If I remember right. Oh, maybe not. Oh, well, maybe, actually. Where is it? Oh. That's awkward. Can only show up if I bend it a certain way. Okay, maybe that won't work. There's one that was like power line. It only had a couple bones, but it when you bent it, it was a very low. It was weighted out a ways, so you could actually make it work for bending around things. I swear there is some wire model though that has full flexibility on stuff. deep, which means I can push it into the bottle.
Oh, that works perfect. Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Just that.
No, this one works well because I can push it as far in as I want, and the wires then can be tilted out to make it work.
Now you can look at this connected to the display. Yeah. That's perfect. Nice. I like that.
Originally, I wanted to have it so instead of a sign, I wanted to have a beat thermometer, but there is no beat thermometer model. Is there something else I can jam in it?
I don't think you need anything else. Sometimes less is more, you know.
Here we go. Put that on there.
Push to fire. I'm just imagining a bomb with a push to detonate button on it. You push the button, no you.
Well, it's kamikaze bombs.
Oh, it's no good. A USB outlet if you need to charge your phone.
Putting an outlet on it would actually be pretty funny. Certain thing I'm looking for, though.
It's a bomb/phone charger. It's great.
I'm not seeing it. Hold on. It's gonna crash. There it goes. That's fine because I saved it because I noticed it, and it is after 8 anyway. So yeah, I'm good.
We watched a brain.
It's gonna go boom. So yeah, I will be back on Friday. Working on it some more. Progress.
Bit by bit.
Little bit.
Slow,
I think I only have
slow.
maybe 2 shots after that because that's gonna happen. Then there's something. It's gonna explode, and then there's got to be something to follow up on that. That's just a quick one-off joke, and then it should be it.
She definitely involved her.
No,
It's just spite.
I'll have her standing on the explosion
Why you gotta be mean like that?
because you keep making me be mean like that.
You know such thing.
So anyway, have a good week. Have a kitty.
Meow, meow.
And bye.
Roy.
Bye.